I'm gonna have to put the headphones on.
Welcome to the episode of the Homeowner Show.
The episode.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's 182.
We're live from Sawyer Park Ice House. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, what's up, Craig? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I forgot to hit the record button.
Well, we're live on YouTube and Facebook, and eventually we'll be live.
We got the audio off it.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
We're good. What's up, man?
Dude, we're live.
We're live
From Sawyer Park.
That's right. That's right.
We got a big screen over the right shoulder.
Yeah, we're watching some basketball, some Kentucky, and who else is playing over there? I don't know.
Nobody that matters.
Nobody cares.
There's no maroon on the field, so
No. Well, who cares about that either?
Dude, your team is like a form of maroon. Don't give me
No,
this
they're red.
garbage.
They're red.
That's not red.
It's all good, man.
It's like it's closer to Sooner.
No. Wow.
Shots have been fired.
Yes, they were right across the bow.
So we are here with a large group of real estate and home ownership professionals.
That's right.
In the Houston area, specifically in Spring right now.
Yes.
We're here at Sawyer Park Ice House, which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, man, that's a great space.
It's the first time that I've seen so few injuries on AstroTurf.
Yeah, man, it's a pretty cool space out here.
Yeah.
Lots of outdoor space, indoor space. They got crawfish over there.
Dude, the
boiling.
crawfish smelled good.
It did smell good. It really did.
How many people do you think are here right now?
79.
79? All right, we got our guest, Joey. Joey, you got a guess as to how many are here right now?
I'm going to go 77, Bob.
Someone said 50. Don't go over.
He's playing the strategy. This man has clearly used a spreadsheet.
That's right. That's right.
So we're here. We got a couple different people to talk to, but one of the first ones we wanted to talk to was Joey, and I'm gonna butt Ishee.
Ishee, that's
Joey Ishee.
Joey Ishee. And we have a bone to pick with you, Joey.
Hey, welcome to the show, Joey.
Yeah, welcome.
For the second time.
That's right.
No, the first time.
But the first time.
So in our hearts, it's the second.
That's right.
Yeah. So Joey was supposed to be on the show, but he bailed for his children.
That's right.
Was it a baseball game?
Baseball.
Okay.
Okay, that's almost worth it.
I mean,
Did they win?
It's for the children.
Yeah.
They won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. That was a long time ago.
It wasn't was it one of these we don't keep score baseball games?
No.
Okay.
No.
But they dominate so often that they probably won.
Yeah, I mean, they probably
Okay.
won, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
So why don't you let everybody know who you're with and what you do?
So Joey Ishee. I'm with CMG Financial. I'm a loan officer. So I help people finance homes.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Financing homes, huh?
Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy, easy.
Easy peasy.
So you haven't been busy at all.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you're just trying to figure out how these homes are going to actually sell for what people want to pay for them.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're
'Cause
seeing
you're like-
a lot of that right now.
Yeah.
Paying over.
Of course. I mean, you cannot, I know, because I'm in the market right now. You cannot buy a house for what it's listed for.
Correct.
It's impossible. And for someone who thinks that they can go in and put a full price offer and not go over and get that house, why waste the realtor's time to write that offer up?
Yeah, I agree. They're not winning it.
They're not
right
winning
now.
it. Not right now.
Well, and one of the reasons that we were having you on is because your company is doing the crowdfunding for the down payment.
Correct.
Right, and you guys are like the only ones doing that right now.
Correct, yeah. Home funded.
Have you guys had anybody actually use that yet?
I haven't personally, but our company, yeah.
How many you guys? I mean, do you have any idea as to how many have gone through?
Hundreds.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Company's huge, so we're across the whole nation.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
I've seen a lot of them.
I know the company's big, but it's such a new thing. Like, I just don't. I mean, like, are you guys making it known, like when people come in to apply for a loan, that like, hey, this is a service that we offer? I mean, how are you guys advertising that?
So I mean, it's kind of a niche product, right?
Yeah.
So if you have the down payment and whatnot, it's not something that is going to work for you.
Right.
So for this, if you're getting a gift or multiple gifts, it's a great product to kind of get all these gifts put together into one crowdfunding thing and use it for your down payment on the house.
Right.
Man, that sounds. Man, I need that. I'm thinking
People will give me money?
my wheels are spinning. I know people. Hey, any of y'all want to help me buy my new house?
And-
We'll crowdfund it.
Yeah.
Is there a limit to what people can give you for the down payment?
There
That's
is a
interesting.
limit. There is a limit.
Do you know what it is?
It's either 5,000 or 7,000.
Somewhere.
It's kind of right in that. Yeah,
Which, I mean, if someone's giving you $5,000, I mean, that's a generous donation.
that's a pretty big donation.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
So the great thing about this is, usually when you get a gift from a family member or whatnot on a normal loan, you can only get one gift.
Right.
Well, here you can just multiply it from different people.
Yeah, you can have it from multiple sources.
That's a really interesting strategy. I mean, is it because it's only still coming from one source that you're able to do that, or
Correct.
is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
And are there any tax benefits for the people donating the money to the down payment?
That's a great question. I'm not sure on that, but I don't think so, because even when someone's given a traditional gift,
Right. There's no
no-
tax benefits to
yes,
that. Yeah. They don't.
makes
I mean, like they don't even count that like as a loss on their income.
Correct, no.
So I mean,
because it's a gift, you're giving
it's
it
out of
freely.
the goodness of your heart.
That's right.
Which is where most gifts should come from.
Yeah.
So, like a good time to use that, from what I've been telling people, is if you're getting married,
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
instead
yeah.
of getting gifts,
Yes.
you can get them to gift money.
Man.
Well,
Wow.
and so when we talked about it on the show before, Kev, we don't even have the logo on the video.
Because I got to get up and walk all the way over there to
Come
do
on,
it.
man. You had one job.
I probably had more than that.
Thank you.
Are you
All right.
happy?
I'm
Are you
happier.
happy?
So
All right.
I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm so frustrated with the.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Jeez.
Something about a gift and a
Oh.
who knows.
Some kind of loan.
got a big old mosquito hawk on your.
Is it on my hat? Look at that.
He gone.
Good friends would be telling me that.
He gone.
Thank you.
No one likes loan officers or loans or anything like that. It's too stressful.
Things are swarming.
Okay, so what's
Oh,
the?
that's what it was. It was
Yeah.
a QR code.
Oh yeah.
So we were wondering, like, could like at like somebody's wedding, could they have like a QR code on the what do they call it, the
Invitations?
not the invitation, well, I guess on the invitation or the program
Gotcha.
for like the wedding that day, and be like, hey, we're trying to save up for a house. If you want to donate to our down payment, click on this QR code, and you can
Definitely.
give money. And that you guys can do that.
You can do that, yeah.
That's so cool.
That's easy.
You got to simplify it these days. You
Well,
got to
yeah.
make it easy.
Everybody knows the QR codes. They were really QR codes were one of those things that were kind of like nobody knows what that is, and then in comes COVID, and everybody knows what a QR code is.
Simplified.
That's right.
It's made it a lot easier, that's for sure.
They're like, they see this QR code and they're like, what is this? Oh, there's a menu attached.
Yeah.
I'll click on that.
Well, speaking of COVID, has y'all's process changed much at all through this thing? I mean, have people's expectations changed? What have you guys experienced throughout the last 2 years that have probably changed in your business?
Well, I mean, when COVID first hit, we were all kind of concerned that no one was going to buy a house.
Right.
I mean, our first thought was, who's going to want to go in someone's house while this disease is going around?
Right.
But, since it's hit, February, March 2020?
Yeah.
Right.
It's been nothing but busy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Process is still the same, but whenever COVID first hit, they put a lot of hits on the programs. They made it a lot harder to get approved. They raised the credit scores, things like that, because a lot of people were concerned.
Sure.
How are they making it harder to get approved?
So typically FHA, you can go down to 500 credit scores for some companies.
Wow.
580 is kind of the minimum most
Okay.
people take. But when COVID hit, the minimum credit score went from 580 to 640.
Oh, that's a pretty good jump.
Some went to 700.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, company to company, they kind of put their overlays on things and made it a little tougher because of the uncertainty.
Was that part of the COVID panic?
Yeah, because no one knew what was going to happen.
Or is that still in place, or is some of them back off since then because the market got so hot?
Yeah, it depends on the company. So
Okay.
where I'm at, we've kind of taken off all the reins. we're pretty much back to normal, but you still see higher minimum credit scores.
Really?
Yep. So,
what's the lowest minimum you're seeing right now?
for us, it's 580.
580
I
still?
believe we can have some exceptions going lower, but you have to have good compensating factors.
Okay.
In order.
I mean, like, if you're sitting at 580 right now, are you guys talking to people like, look, you're at 580? I mean, like, this is like the bare minimum. Do you need some other things to bring to the table?
Yeah. You possibly may need more money down than the minimal. Not necessarily, but the reserves is a big one.
Okay.
Got to make sure that
Talking about your cash reserves?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got to make sure you have an extra 3, 4, 5 months saved up in case something does happen.
That's tough. A lot of people that have a 500 or 580 credit score don't have some of that.
You'll be surprised.
Really? Interesting.
Because I thought the same thing, too. Whenever I worked for a company that went to those credit scores under 580,
Oh, yeah.
it's 10% down.
Right.
And you think, if they're under 580, they don't have 10% to put down. But most of them do.
Wow. Well, I mean, look, there's a lot of ways, to spend money without using credit.
Correct.
And if you're not using credit, you're not really helping your credit score.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're not using credit, then your credit score is going to be worse.
Right, yeah.
And if you're not using it, you're using something.
Yeah, it's a catch-22.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to have credit, but you got to be responsible with it. Pay it on time. Keep low balances on credit cards is the big deal.
Sure.
But you got to have them.
Right.
So what has been y'all's typical turnaround time here lately?
We can close easily under 30 days. The problem, I guess, we did have in the middle of COVID was appraisal turn times.
Okay,
Yeah.
just getting the appraisal back.
Normally we can get one back in 10 days or less.
Was that because of demand, manpower? I mean, it was just demand?
Yeah, every home on the planet that was for sale was going under contract at one time. So,
Well, let's talk about appraisals for a minute, because I think this is something that's really interesting. So all of these houses, literally all of the houses, are selling for more than the asking price.
Correct.
And the asking price is because all of these great realtors out here are doing their best to check out the comps, making sure that they're pricing this house accurately. And now all these homes are coming in over, so much over, like $10, $15, $20, $30,000, $50,000 sometimes over what it is listed at. And we know it's not going to appraise for that much. Right. But I also know that banks want to increase the value of homes, right? They want things to appraise.
Yeah.
So have you seen some crazy appraisal numbers that you're like, wow, I can't believe that actually appraised, but it did, or things like that? Talk to us about appraisals a little bit.
yeah, actually, speaking on that, our neighbor just put their house up for sale, and their asking price, we're like, there's no way it's going to appraise.
Okay.
Not even close.
Right.
And it did.
Wow.
We're talking.
It doesn't mean they won't get it. It just means it's not going to appraise.
They got it. They got more than what they asked.
Right.
To begin with, where we thought that was high. But then it actually appraised for the amount they paid over.
Wow.
So like you were saying, it's almost like the bank was okay letting that one go, because I don't know of any comps in the neighborhood that would match that one.
And it's just interesting to me, because I think at some point you have to kind of find that balance of what are you going to work with. So it's just challenging.
Yeah, but I have one right now too. Just today, before coming here, I found out the appraisal was $50,000 low.
50,000
Wow.
over?
50,000 low.
50,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you start.
it was appraised too low. Dang.
Can you get a second opinion?
You can, but for the most part, those are. I think the realtors knew there was a chance that one was coming in low.
Okay.
Because the market right now, you're trying to get as much for the home as you can.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
But it came in low. But the kicker on that one is the buyer is still going to pay
All the cash.
80% of the difference still.
Jeez. That's amazing.
Yeah. So they're willing to do it, because if they don't, it's going to go on the market and someone else will.
And they're going to miss the house. They wanted that house, right?
Yeah. Then you got to spend another 2-3 months trying to find another one.
Right.
Multiple bidding wars.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That doesn't sound like any fun at all.
No,
None of that sounds like fun.
Whoever enters into this type of thing is a moron.
Yes and no, right?
I'm in it right now. I'm just saying, I'm in the fat middle of it.
Hey, it's a great time to sell.
It is.
100%, but then it's
You also
finding the
gotta-
next house, right?
Look, we tell people all the time on this show, you know, if you sell high, that's great, but you also got to buy high.
Yes, that's right.
The only way you're going to get any great value here is if you figure out how to perfectly time the market to where you can buy high or sell high and buy low.
Yeah.
Like you
Good
got to
luck.
figure. Good luck. I mean, it's almost impossible. I mean, it's impossible to figure that out. I mean, you might get lucky and figure out a way to make it happen, but
There's obviously people that have figured it out.
right.
Yeah.
Well, and
Not-
Freddie,
not us.
Freddie is on record on Facebook saying that 2022 is going to look like a bargain compared to 2023. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Good
all the
choice.
reports and everything that I've read, it says that
I want to loan more money. That's
I agree. No, but any reports, inflation, interest rates, I mean, everything's just steadily going up. Everyone calls for home prices to keep going up. I forecast it at least to the end of this year.
And
But I mean, you never know.
we're looking like 6 to 8%, right? I
Yeah.
mean, like it's going to continue going up by that margin, and that's a lot of money, man. I mean, some of these homes that are $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, 6 to 8%. That's a chunk of money.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gone up quick. Just in the past, pretty much 2 years since COVID hit.
Yeah.
It took a sharp turn.
Home
But-
values over the last 5 years have 50% gone up 50%.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we bought our house back in May, and the value on it's gone up 80 grand.
Wow.
Not even a year.
That's nuts. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
So,
I'm thinking about selling too, but I'm in that
Yeah, why not?
catch-22. I mean, what am I going to buy, right?
right, so everybody just cash in.
Okay, so that's part of the issue, right? So this is legitimately, so people are asking, like, why are the houses so high and why are they going for so much? And from everything that Craig and I have figured out from listening to people like you and realtors and other people is we have a weird deal here that's happening where people are saying, look, I'm scared to sell my house because I don't know if I can afford to buy something else because of all the bidding wars that's going on. So they're not putting their house on the market even though they want to. So there's a shortage of homes on the market, which just drives the prices up.
Correct.
And so it's this weird, it's a cycle. It's this weird catch-22. Is like, I want to sell my house, but I don't feel like I can buy something, so I'm not going to put it on the market, meaning there's not enough homes. It's just this weird deal.
I mean, and then on top of that, you have people coming from out of state.
Yeah, that can't afford anything.
Well,
Almost. I mean,
well, you have them coming from California and New York. They see a $600,000 house, and that's cheap.
that's half of what they got for theirs.
Yeah.
It looks like
And
gold laying on the ground.
Correct.
It's like, why wouldn't I pick that up?
You know, because here's what they do. They sell a 1,400 square foot home for $1.4 million, and they buy a 4,500 square foot home for 600 grand or 800 grand, and they're thinking, I just won the freaking lottery.
Yeah,
you know,
they'll pay $100,000 over if you have to.
no big deal. I got the cash to cover it.
It's cheap.
It's cheap
that's-
and money to spare.
So that helps the values go up. It's what they're willing to pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Joey, we gotta move on to some other people who are here tonight. We could probably talk to you for a couple hours here, but do you got any passing wisdom or contact information you want to share with everybody out there on the internets, the interwebs?
Yeah. You can reach me, email jishee@cmgfi.com. Cell phone 832-922-7088. And website, joeyishee.com. Be happy to help answer any questions, look at your scenario, and see what we can do to help you get in a home.
Yeah, let's get some homes bought.
That's right. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Dude, thank you for sitting in with us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. We're
right.
gonna Kevin, you want to start paying some bills?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find us another guest.
That sounds great. This night, we are sponsored by Sustained Growth Solutions. Those of you small business owners out there, large business owners out there, we know that you need good quality referral leads. And when that is your problem, Sustained Growth Solutions comes in with an incredible option for you specifically. They bring you referral quality leads, and they give them all to one contractor. That's right. They don't sell their leads to multiple different people. They keep them with you, one single contractor. Every single lead that they get comes directly to you. They also do digital marketing, including website design, SEO, social media management, complete content creation, all kinds of things. So yeah, check out Sustained Growth Solutions at info@sustainedgrowthsolutions.com. And we're brought to you by...
This episode is brought to you by TermaSave. TermaSave is the only residential termite warranty company in the business. Guys, did you guys realize that there is a warranty available for your residential homes that protects it against termites? If you're selling a home and you want to protect it against termites, TermaSave is the way to go. For only $35 a month, you can protect your property against termites. Termites cause over $2 billion worth of damage every single year, and for only $35 a month, your property can be protected, meaning if the property gets termites, the treatment is covered.
Wow.
So, if you are here tonight for the live event, the networking event, woohoo, right over here. Yeah, we got it going on. We got a photo booth going on over here where they will make you look beautiful and gorgeous.
Fantastic.
Good luck with Kevin.
Not much you can do with this face.
Right. I don't know what they do with red, but is there a filter for that?
Nope.
All right. But if you are here tonight, go ahead and go over to the Homeowner Show page, jump on the live feed, share a link to your business. We would love to connect with you over there. We are getting ready to bring on another guest. She's a little nervous. She told me to give her like 2 more sips of her drink, and she's ignoring me right now.
Yes, she is. She's acting as if we weren't even talking to her because she's talking to someone else. Now she's walking
Here
up.
she comes.
Here she is. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, Lauren.
I mean, she. What is that? A Dos Equis?
Yes.
So
It should be a Tres Equis.
So if you want to wear the headphones, you can. It'll help you hear yourself a little bit better.
Okay. Do I want to?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because if you can't hear you, no one else can hear you.
There you go.
Okay, perfect.
So can you hear
is that
yourself?
a little bit better?
This is great.
So okay, you can actually hear yourself.
Wow, I kind of feel like I'm in a room.
You are in a room.
Yeah.
In an outdoor room.
And yes.
Welcome to the Homeowner Showroom.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, or the spool.
The spool, the giant
We're on a spool.
That's right.
So all right, so your name is Lauren.
Yes.
Tell everybody what you do.
So I own a remodeling company. It's
Right up here.
Sorry.
Just pull it close. Just pull it close. There you go.
I own a remodeling company. It's called Redefined Remodeling, and we do turnkey projects. And so most of our business is the homeowners who are preparing their house for the market. We'll go in and fix it up for them, or more of what we're doing right now, just because the way that the market is and houses are selling so quickly. It's people who are about to purchase and then they want to fix it up before they move in.
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll help with them with design boards and help them pick their selections, and then we go in and execute everything from start to finish.
Okay. So what you're telling me is you get them coming and going.
Correct.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that model.
That's a good model.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually
That's what you
I'm
call getting it from both ends.
from.
Sorry, y'all.
This room is getting awkward.
Have you had one that you're like, you fixed it up to sell it, and then they bought it and they wanted something different, and then you went back into the same house?
Oh no, I have not had
Haven't had that happen yet?
No,
Interesting.
but now that you say it, it probably
It's
will
good.
happen.
That's right. I called down the thunder.
That would be ridiculous.
I'm gonna let you know when I get that one.
I was here a month ago and just
cursed me on
installed all
this,
this
yeah.
stuff.
Do I have a story for you?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like quartz, huh? Sorry. Marble it is.
So funny.
Well, so when you're doing this, what are the areas that most people are asking you to focus on?
So, I mean, obviously everyone really cares about the kitchens and the master bath. And
Primary.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry.
We're very PC.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
very busy on the Homeowner Show. That's right.
Yeah. And so, but then obviously, the carpet and the painting, and it really just kind of depends on the family. So, but usually what they'll want to do is they want to do as much as they can before they move in, so they don't have to worry about doing it, obviously, whenever they live in the house with the family or the kids or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so what I'm really good at is the schedule, and so whenever I send somebody an estimate, I can give them a window of like 3 to 4 days of when I'm going to complete the job, and so they know when they get the estimate before they even decide to use me when it will be finished. So
That's awesome.
Yep, and I always hit that date.
All right, so at that, which is really impressive.
It is.
Because I think a lot of contractors are. Look, we love all of you contractors out there, but
I
we
don't.
know
There's some of them I detest.
We know that some of you are not very good on your scheduling, and this is a big deal.
It is
so
a big deal, yes.
congratulations on that. But what's cool about that is you can tell your realtor, look, I know that on this date I'm going to be ready to list.
Right.
100%.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's also a big for the people who are buying the home, you know, if they have stuff in storage and they need to schedule the movers and things like that. Because usually when you have to reschedule the movers, you have to pay another fee.
Right.
So, I mean, it works really well on both ends, honestly.
Nice.
So, but
Very
yeah,
cool.
it's because I have a really, really good group of people.
Your contractor,
Yeah.
I mean, your
My
laborers.
subs, yeah.
Your
They're
subs.
really
so
good.
do you have your own subs or do you sub out?
Correct. For the most part, they are mine. Some of them will kind of, you know, sub out and do some other jobs, but most of them are mine because I'm the one that has the insurance and everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Plus, you keep them busy enough.
Correct.
They're not going to wander too
Yeah,
far.
so sometimes depending on, like, I may take on, like, if they're living there and they say, hey, I want to change out my bathroom or something, sometimes I'll take some of those just to keep the guys busy if I need to, but typically it just kind of goes from people purchasing and selling.
Right. So what's your favorite type of job to do?
Oh my gosh.
If you could do any job over and over and over, what would it be?
Honestly, I really just love going in and completely changing the kitchens.
Okay.
Because it's such a focal point of the house. It's a room that everybody always uses, and it's. I mean, you can make it night and day. And what I like is the people who are purchasing. It's really cool to kind of see their style come out, you know, through the process, and then them make it their house. So.
Yeah, I mean, do you find that people that trends really do, everybody wants the same thing, or do you find that people are enough different that they're like...
People really kind of do, but I try to steer them away from the trends because I'm like, you're really not going to want this in a couple of years.
Let's go with something that's a little more classic,
Yeah.
right?
What's one that you've had to talk somebody out of?
Like right now, I really like the gray cabinets. I'm like, you don't want those.
Gray cabinets?
Yeah.
Why don't they want the gray cabinets?
People are kind of getting tired of them right now.
Okay.
And so, I mean, it's just...
it's becoming passe.
So you want white? You want but green is in.
Green,
like that pale green. It's in.
Yeah, even the darker green.
Yeah,
Have you seen the darker green and
honestly,
the gold and the black. Oh,
but I'm starting to see more gold-like fixtures.
Yeah, and
like
the gold
and
is
like
really
that?
going with everything too.
Start in 2 minutes.
Gonna start what?
Where everyone's gonna sit.
Okay.
He's like the
The
whole
speed
thing.
dating. We're gonna start speed
Okay,
dating.
I haven't gotten to Rhonda yet. So do you want me to just do like another one?
We'll do Rhonda
later.
in the intermission probably.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
we'll figure it out. So
Sorry.
Yeah, so there's a lot of gold fixtures. That's where you were.
Yeah.
Like faucets and handles
Yes.
and those sorts of things.
But you can mix it with the chrome too, and it looks really good. So.
Mix it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I've never heard of
Like
it.
gold and
Have you
black.
seen- yeah, and then there's some that has the gold and the chrome together. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do.
Sure.
And then you can change it out later down the road, and so, but yeah.
Okay.
What's your, if you were to tell someone your favorite color to put on cabinets, what is it?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. So the thing that I just love all the time, usually depending on the layout of the kitchen, is doing the quartz counters and then running the quartz up the backsplash.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It looks so good, and it's nice and clean, and
I had that done
really
one time
good.
with Formica. I hated it. it just went right up
oh my
the
gosh,
back.
I remember.
Had that nice curve.
Wait, yeah, it
I
had the curve.
remember installing Formica in houses like years
just
and
curved
years
up.
and years ago.
Although I will tell you, the favorite thing that I had in that same layout was a glass cutting board in
Seen it.
in the Formica.
yeah.
And honestly, I loved
Did you?
it. I'm sure some people don't, but we kept it really clean.
I think we talked about it because I think that's disgusting.
We kept it really, really clean. I know.
Everything's gonna get underneath there.
Yeah,
But it was really
there are
clean.
crevices that you can't get to.
It was really clean, and we made sure it was clean, but it was
as clean as you
it
can.
was weird.
I get the functionality of it.
It was weird.
It's just gross.
Yeah.
just gross.
It was right next to the sink. It wasn't like in a weird other place.
But
It was
so
right next
there's
to the
all these
sink.
little areas that you can't
That-
really.
You know what? We can blame Kevin for COVID because
Okay.
that's where it came from. His cutting board.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm not and I'm okay with it because I loved it.
That's
I
funny.
loved
News,
it.
you're off the hook, Fauci. All right, so I got one other thing I want to ask you about because we got to wrap this up. So, another contractor turned me on to something in kitchens recently.
Okay.
And it is induction cooking through the countertop.
Oh man.
Have you seen this?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Okay, so let me explain. So like you can have granite countertop and install these magnets underneath it, and if you have induction pots, you don't have to have a cooktop. You can just put it on the countertop
Wow.
and just cook it.
I'm gonna have to look at
Hang
this.
on, what is it? I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
and
this
so
up.
you don't
Sounds-
you don't even. I'm like, how would you know where it is? He's like, yeah, you just kind of figure it
I
out.
saved the. Just put your hand down there. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
And he's like, well, it's not. It's not hot to the touch with the induction, right? With the induction, you can touch it.
I need to look at this.
But there's
Right
like
here. It's called InvisiCook,
Invisicook.
and you install
look at
those
that.
underneath the countertop.
looks like a little DJ set.
And man, I can't play the video because the internet's terrible here. But anyway, so you haven't seen that.
No, yeah.
So it's
I
super
have
cool,
not.
but
I will look at it.
Check
Thank
it. Yeah,
you.
we'll check it out. We gotta shut this thing down because
Okay.
we're gonna start speed network dating.
That's right.
So then, good luck.
Thank you.
All
So
right.
thank you for jumping on with us.
Thank you.
All right, Kev,
Yeah.
we're going to be back on here in just a little bit.
That's right.
With another guest. Thank you guys for joining us.
Until next time, we'll
be
see
with
you later.
Yep.
Can I just pretend that we're talking and I have to take a picture of me?
Come on.